Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another video. Now guys, in this video we're gonna talk about Tokyotoni getting extremely emotional because she basically is accusing a fan page of robbing her of millions of dollars. Now, please note that she's doing a lot of heavy crying in this video. So, please be advised. Now, based on what I'm understanding is that there's another page on Instagram that is pretending to be Tokyotoni that is doing like brand deals and doing postings and all of that, making millions of dollars. And Tokyotoni is saying it's not her. This individual is basically taking millions from her, millions that she wanted to fund into like community projects, if I'm hearing through her cries correctly. Now, let's take a look at this clip together, shall we? And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
You watch me all day, every day for years. A real stalker. Page Miss Tokyotoni on Instagram is not me. This page has stolen millions of dollars from me. People have been trying to get me to do so much shit to help save my community. Has watched me work so hard. They show trivial things. They go to blogs and send them things. They make posts knowing the blog is going to come grab. What the fuck? This person is me. Since 2019, people have been telling me that's coming up to me that they've been trying to contact me. And this person watches me hustle hard and hustle and stolen millions of dollars, knowing goddamn well I would have put that shit into these communities. I'm going to contact my lawyer today. And believe me, that page is gone. Miss Tokyotoni fake page, you are not me. You cut and you post things that shouldn't be. You're the reason why people think I was crazy. Watching me struggle, spend all my money, and they been taking it.
Okay guys, so that's the clip that we're talking about. Tokyotoni having an emotional meltdown on the internet, and many critics on the internet believes that she's currently under the influence of something. Whenever she's under the influence and she doesn't get to top up, this is the kind of behavior that she demonstrates. Now also, people believe that she has been going, I'm just telling you what the internet is saying here. People also believe that she has been going days now with her prescribed medication that keeps her stable and balanced. Now, one thing we know, if we're remembering correctly, is that Tokyotoni is in fact the original internet crash out queen. We've seen Tokyotoni in this, state before, and we've seen it more than how we haven't seen it. As a matter of fact, we've seen it quite far too often, right? But is she under the influence of something? When you look back at some of those videos that she has done, from the past, having some crash out sessions on the internet, it would appear as though she's either under the influence of something or is missing a few days of something, right? It does seem that way, but I'm also saying to myself, could it be hormonal? When people are of a particular age, No disrespect, because I think I am somewhere close to that age group, if not in that demographic. You'll have like emotional meltdown, like you'll see something on the internet that's happening to someone's child and it just triggers a emotional response. But in this case, with Tokyotoni, it's about money. And most of Tokyotoni's crash out session since of recently has been about money. Do you guys remember wasn't it last week, if not the week before, which would make it 2 weeks ago? I did a video talking about her telling Kim to send her a stack and she was like, yo, Kim, run me some money, girl. Run me some money. I need to help my people. I need to help my community center. I need to get my charity work going. And many people were in the comment section of that video saying, no, you don't need to help your people. That's not what you want the money to do this time around. Even though they are acknowledging that they are aware she does community projects, but they're saying Toni is under the influence of something and she needs the money to go tap up on that something. You guys can check out my channel because I did do a video on that. It was about 2 weeks ago to this time. Now, to see that happening about 2 weeks ago and to see it happening again, but this time around she's saying someone is using her image and likeness to make money, that can hurt anyone. And, because I do believe that even if there's going to be a fan page, they need to be specific and not using her exact image, her name. She's already using her name. If you want to use because there are many fan pages and the fan pages oftentimes they're not created out of malice or to take away from anyone. So what I do know is that oftentimes the fan pages, they ensure that they create the pages in such a way that others would know that it's a fan page, because normally if they have like a Tokyotoni fan page, they would give it like Tokyo_Toni with something else that you can use to indicate that it's a fan page. But if someone has like deliberately and intentionally using Tokyotoni as she would use it, and then that individual, because that's the sense that I'm getting based on what she's saying. She's saying they're using her name to make money, making millions that she could have used, and she's going to call her lawyer. I think she needs to call her lawyer if that is in fact what is happening. And making that video, crying on the internet, I think that is counterproductive at this point. It's not going to help her. And looking at what she's saying, even though what she's saying sounds conscious, when you put it with the action that she's doing, it makes it questionable, because she knows what needs to be done, but she's doing the opposite of what needs to be done, which makes her look very questionable. Because why are you crying then? You know what the individual is doing is wrong. You have an attorney who will take action. Yeah, that individual might be making millions of dollars, but if you're in the right, that money will have to be handed over to you, because that's a copyright infringement right there. You cannot go about using an individual's image and likeness like that, because it's trademark infringement, it's copyright infringement. It's a bunch of things are crimes being committed right there. You cannot just take someone's information and use it as you want to your advantage to make money. There's a clause and guidelines around that. So she has a point. If that is what is happening, she is within her rights to take legal actions. But the crash out moments, if you look at her, it may give the sense that something is going on with her. And if she's on drugs or any other substance, I really do hope that she gets help, because, we've heard that Blac Chyna was once doing substances, and that's when she would allegedly get angry, beat up the boyfriends that she's with, or just have these outrage with them, and they would have to basically ditch her because she would be too much for them to deal with. So To hear that about Blac Chyna and to see Tokyotoni in this manner, it makes you want to believe the allegations that she is under the influence of stuff. And if you look at past crash out videos of Tokyotoni, it kind of gives a sense that she's definitely under the influence. But again, Tokyotoni is the internet's most original crash out queen. But at the end of the day, the allegations that she's coming with, providing that they're factual, she has a point. No one should be using anyone's name, image, or likeness in that sense to make money. That's, as a matter of fact, completely illegal. And she can definitely take action, and that person will definitely have to pay her, providing that her allegations are 100% factual. You can't just be going around using people's name, image, and likeness as you like to, irrespective of the fact that oftentimes people want to believe that it's okay to do these things. It's absolutely not. It's actually a violation. You're actually violating an individual's identity. I haven't heard anything personal about her being put out there from this individual. She's not accusing this individual of putting anything personal out there. So there's no violation of personal information, but there is definitely a copyright and trademark infringement going on there if what she's saying is true, along with some other illegal activities, providing that what she's saying is factual. But anywho, guys, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. What's yours? What do you think is going on here? Do you think that this is just Tokyotoni being the original crash out queen that she is? Or are you agreeing with the internet to say, you know what? Something definitely is off here. Something is going on with this woman. Do you think do you think she's under the influence? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Do you think she's under the influence as the internet believes? If so, leave a comment below. Do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.